He who cannot command himself should obey, and many can command themselves, but much is still lacking before they also obey themselves. Thus spoke Zarathustra from Nietzsche on old and new tablets. In that first part, what Nietzsche is saying, he who cannot command himself should obey. You need to figure out, he's saying people need to figure out a direction in life, where they're going, what are their goals, where they're headed, what their life is about. But if they can't figure that out, or if they're not able to yet, then they need to be able to, if they can't be that leader, then they need to be able to listen, right? To be able to follow directions, to be able to learn from a leader, learn from a mentor, learn from a quote-unquote master of their craft, become an apprentice, he's saying, right? One should be able to obey, listen and follow directions, learn. Okay, then that second part. And many can command themselves, but much is still lacking before they also obey themselves. This part hit very hard for me. This part hit very hard. So even if and when you figure out, or I figure out my life purpose, I figure out where I'm going, this is my goals, this is what my direction is, this is what I know I'm supposed to be doing, still I don't do it sometimes. Still I don't obey myself, right? So we can have a direction, we can know what we want to do, but we don't listen for some reason, right? We all know, I'm just gonna tie this back, phone usage. I tell myself, all right, phone's away. I'm gonna be reading, journaling, working on my videos, working on my business, studying, learning, etc. But the phone takes over. I don't obey, right? So much work, Nietzsche is saying, is much work still needs to be done. We still need to overcome things, overcome a lot of things. And so this quote really hits. If you can't command, find a mentor, find someone who you can learn from. But that's not the ultimate goal. Once you even then find your direction, find what you want to be doing, what your destiny is, what your goal is, even then it's not the final step. Then you have to be able to obey yourself, to listen to yourself, to not use that phone, to, in here, if you want to wake up, etc., etc., if you want to do everything that you set out to do, that part is the final phase he's talking about. And so then, guys, I'm going to pivot back to phone usage. For me, some tips I've learned that's helped me is at night, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, I've had to learn this the hard way. Now I do this totally, and I'm going to try to do my best to commit to it, is leave my phone in my car. Even weeknights now, Friday, Saturday, especially Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and weeknights, I leave my phone in my car. It's not there. I'm overcoming this phone usage burden. At work, I also leave my phone in my car. And so that's the final frontier for me. I know I've so many other things to overcome, but that's been working for me, guys, so far. And I'm still trying to figure out so many things to overcome and so many things to keep building upon and commanding, leading, obeying. That's the tough part. That's something I've been meditating on, guys. I want to share. I'll maybe make a Nietzsche series, but I hope everyone's doing good. And yeah. Bless up, multiple blessings. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.